To check if your 2000 rupees note real or fake. This is a new currency note in India and you might not have clear idea about the security features of this note, so really be careful before you accept one. Now a lot of you guys are saying that this note itself look like fake, like play money you use on Monopoly games. It's much smaller and the color is also a little bit funky magenta, though some of you guys are saying that it's pink or purple, but it's actually magenta. You have Gandhiji portrait at the front, but at the back there is just a single image of India's Mars orbiter Mongolian, and looks like the new note is simpler and easier to copy. But I will show you 20 amazing security features that are almost impossible to counterfeit. Before I start, I want to clearly mention that there is no NGC GPS tracking chip on this note, so don't believe in these crazy rumors, it's not practically possible. The best way to check a counterfeit note is by holding it against light. Now the denomination of this note, that is 2000, is mentioned 34 times on this new banknote. To start with, you can easily notice the 2000 watermark at the top left, which is almost not visible without any backlight. There are a couple of other watermarks. For example, you have got 2K at the bottom, which is again not noticeable without any light. Now I don't know whether you can see or not, there is RBI watermark on the portrait of Gandhiji, which is almost hidden because of the image, so that's really interesting. If you look very closely into this textured rectangular box, you might notice a latent image of 2000 striped in a different direction, and it's more visible if you hold the banknote at 45-degree angle at the eye level. Now there is also a rupee sign here and R is written on the number panel you have at top left and bottom right. Now interestingly, I have also noticed some horizontal stripes in between the security thread and the portrait. It's a watermark, that is, it's not visible without any backlight. There are 7 angular bleed lines on the right and on the left of the note in raised print. You can feel that this is mainly for visually impaired, but this might also help you distinguish a fake note from an original one. Now the primary denominational numeral is textured and changes color from green to blue from certain angles, so this is another point you should check. Once again, if you hold the note in bright light, you can notice the inscriptions Bharat RBI and 2000 through the windowed security thread. Some are inverted and it also changes color from green to blue when the note is tilted. At the left of the note, you have see-through register with denominational numeral. You can see the whole number when the note is held against light. Now the portrait of Mahatma Gandhi is textured and raised from the paper. You can easily feel that by your finger, and this note has got other raised prints like denominational numeral 2000 in Devanagari or Hindi. As usual, you have the portrait of Gandhiji and numeral 2000 in watermark in this white part of this note. The Ashoka pillar is also textured and even the black rectangle with 2000 numeral is raised from the paper. At the top left and bottom right side of the note, you have distinctive number panels with numerals growing from small to big. The back part of this note is mainly flat. There isn't any raised print or texture, and you have couple of mentions of a denominational numeral. Last but not the least, you have this distinctive pattern of symbols at the back and also at the front of the note, which are called Urian constellation, used on banknotes worldwide, and this is added to help imaging softwares like Photoshop or your scanner software to detect the presence of a banknote so that the software can block the user from reproducing the notes. So overall, this 2000 rupee note is highly secured. It's almost impossible to forge, but still check before you accept one. 2000 is really big amount. That's all in this video. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope that you have found it very useful. If so, then please consider subscribing. This is Shukesh signing off. Have a nice day.